Too soon. You have awakened me too soon, Executus. Did you guys read the title? Did you actually check it, or did you just see the thumbnail and did you click it? I actually would like to know because I want to see which one is more powerful. But today we are talking about probably the weirdest card that I have seen in a Hearthstone deck. We are here to talk about Nostalgia Wave Shaman, but there is one particular card in this rank 1 version of the deck that someone was able to go, let's see, from rank 199 to rank 6, going 120 and 88, and then eventually hitting rank 1 legend with even more games. And there is one card in here that doesn't look like the others. Like there's evolve minions, there's a bunch of little minions for Wave of Nostalgia. But what is this? Bucket of Soldiers? Bucket of Soldiers? Let me tell you right now, the buckets is buckets, man. Because when you play bucket, you're gonna feel seriously happy, and your opponent is gonna have no idea how to handle this card. Okay, they have absolutely no idea how to handle a Bucket of Soldiers, because once they attack it, there are 5 random minions that will, there are 5 1/1s that will summon with random bonus effects, and then you can use Wave of Nostalgia to transform those 1/1s. So yeah, you can use this to enable Ziliax's potential. You can use this card to kind of help out with potentially setting up like a Bloodlust. Like you could play this onto the field if your opponent plays an AoE and doesn't deal with the 1/1s. Then the Bloodlust, you know, win condition is even more enabled thanks to Bucket of Soldiers. But including the bucket in very, you know, realistic fashion, we have matching outfits that actually finds its way into this deck for one simple reason. We are playing Sea Giant, another reason to support soldiers, and the Sea Giant, when you evolve it, there's only one 11 drop in the entire game. And if you were to evolve the Chain Guardian afterwards, then yes, you would get a Mountain Giant because it is the only minion that is available at 12 mana. But yeah, you just want to evolve the Sea Giant, get 2 minions with Rush and Reborn. It's a great way of dealing with gigantic minions out of nowhere because, let's be honest, dude, like, what are most decks gonna do against this if you end up summoning it really early? Because I had a game where I literally played, I believe, 2 Sea Giants by turn 3. So you could potentially have 2 of these Chain Guardians on the field by turn 4, and it's really not that uncommon of a situation. I believe that happened on my very first game playing this deck. So let's go ahead and talk about the rank 1 Bucket Shaman, because that's right, I did hit legend because of Bucket of Soldiers. Now, I've already spent enough time talking about this card in particular, and I'll go ahead and tell you right now, don't keep this card in your mulligan. I had one game where I kept it, kind of got lucky with it, but this is the card where it's like, if it's available, then you want to utilize it. You don't just want a mulligan for this card because it does have kind of bad stats attached to it. And in all honesty, if you don't like buckets, you could easily just throw in the bouncers in their place. Like, I know, not fun. Boo, HELLSCREAM for telling me the meta-relevant deck. And we'll go over some of those decks here in a second. But the Bucket Shaman really is doing a lot in this particular meta right now because Nostalgia Shaman is all over the place right now. And I want to talk about this deck first before showing you guys the other ideas that are emerging right now. Mainly due to the fact that I believe the other decks are a lot more fine-tuned and not nearly as fun as running a Bucket of Soldiers. But the rest of the deck is pretty self-explanatory to where you want to like summon up a big board. You have, you know, Ziliax as a way of stealing the game, obviously, with Sea Giant capabilities and synergies. You've also got Flame Tongue Totem to kind of give you a little bit of an early game aggression tool against like the Druids, for example. If you play Grofin on 1, they don't respond with it to it, and then you play Flame Tongue Totem, then you just have 6 damage going to the face, and they immediately have to deal with that totem, otherwise it will immediately steamroll the game. You've also got Sigil of Skydiving, the pirate synergies, and the pirate cards finding their way into this list, because you also have really good synergies with Carefree Cookie with just regular ability, not even the fact that it's a Demon Hunter Tourist. So this is a great card to play, like say, after you've played Sigil of Skydiving, so you can attack into the board with your pirates, get a bunch of 2-drops. And if you get a taunt, it's really good with Cookie, so that way the value can just keep steamrolling from there on. So yeah, if you get a taunt from Cookie, extremely good because you're almost guaranteed to have that minion get traded off as well. But the other cards that do find their way into this list that may, you know, raise a couple of eyebrows are cards like Gorgon Zormu, for example. But Gorgon Zormu is just, you know, 2 mana, get 3 minions in one, you know, in one play. So that way you can enable your Ziliax a little bit more, maybe have a Wave of Nostalgia value. And I guess the last card that we have to talk about is the actual Wave of Nostalgia on how good is this card really, because originally this card was really only used to counter the Ziliaxes, to counter the Druids and the Warriors that just wanted to play Ziliax, and then you just stop them immediately by preventing them that minion to die. So yeah, Wave of Nostalgia is very good in that aspect, right? Turns out this card's actually just good by itself as well. And another reason, enabling the buckets, is because you just have so many little minions to where you can remove your opponent, make sure they have nothing, and then you can play Wave on a completely empty board for your opponent with a full board of your own, and then you just have a bunch of really big minions that hopefully will end the game automatically. So this is like your big win condition card. This is like kind of like your scam card to a degree. If you're going up against like a warrior, for example, they play no minions, you have a bunch of minions, you play Wave on 5, and if they don't have a brawl, you probably will just win the game right then and there. And kind of like what I said earlier, your other win condition is, of course, your Bloodlust that is available from the Thrall's Gift. So even if the Wave of Nostalgia minions aren't technically enough in order to kill your opponent, you still always have, you know, Bloodlust in order to give you that guaranteed lethal more times than not. But I really do believe that Shaman is making a huge resurgence right now, and I have to make an apology. I called Shaman trash a lot this past week because I really feel like some of these decks were so focused on one particular synergy instead of trying to enact the general tempo and, you know, big minion potential that Shaman has right now. And now that we've talked about this list, let's go ahead and actually look at Shaman's position in the meta. And usually I do this before showing you guys the deck, but I wanted to show you guys the fun deck before showing you guys the actual good deck. So yeah, Shaman really good right now to where if you look on HSReplay, we have Elemental Mage, Combo Druid, Pain Warlock, Flood Paladin, Rainbow DK, some kind of DK, and then there's Pirate Shaman. Pirate Shaman with the bouncers, with the Turn the Tides, with the horn. This is the general deck that people have been playing, and I believe it's referred to as Bonk Shaman since you're playing the Horn the Windlord with Wind Fury. The Wind Fury does add a little bit of a different win condition, and you have more burst that is possible due to it. But when you look at Shaman's win rate overall, it looks pretty decent until you start getting to Incendia Shaman. Incendia Shaman, not really looking that good. Highlander Shaman, kind of meh, but it's still got a pretty decent above 50% win rate. But all the decks that we're seeing right now are, well, Elemental Shaman to a degree, Pirate Shaman, and Wave Shaman. So in the Diamond through Legend ranks, we have a little bit of some diversity happening here. But then as soon as you get into Legend and you check out the Shaman decks that are available there, there's almost no one playing Nature Shaman anymore, except maybe Norwis, so RIP Nature Shaman. It's still a good deck, but I believe people are just bored by it with all these new cards that they're trying out. But yeah, here you go, man. Another good Wave, a really good, one single copy of Wave deck, the Double Bouncer. A lot of people are going to this list, and I believe this was popularized by No Hands Gamer at the time. You know, the one copy of Wave of Nostalgia is like the way of beating Warrior, but a lot of people are like, this card's pretty good. I want to run 2 copies of it, and I believe the up-to-date version of the deck is this one right here. Oh, wait, is this the... Okay, this is not the Soldier version, but it's very close to it, and still, in Legend, maintaining a 53% after 3,000 games, but this is where things really start to get interesting. At top 1,000 Legend, there's really not a lot of data to go off of because it's mostly people playing the No Hands Gamer version with the Wave of Nostalgia. But as soon as we start looking on Donkey, the options for Shaman are actually starting to look extremely good. There is Dead Draw that peaked at rank 1 Legend with this version of the deck, which is almost the exact same, except we're cutting the backstage, we're cutting the Bucket of Soldiers for backstage bouncers. We're cutting the totem, the Flame Tongue totem for a Tide Pool Pupil, I believe. There's a couple of differences, but it's generally the same deck. One is just more so focused on denying like AoEs and trying to like make a really sticky board no matter what, while the other version of this deck, this one right here, is more so focused on just tempo. Playing a minion, it does something, and then you draw through your deck and try to enable, you know, some kind of win condition that this deck is known for. Whether that is sticking a board, playing Bloodlust, playing Wave, or just winning with a good old, you know, tempo with Ziliax. But yeah, this is just a really interesting deck that is getting a lot of attention right now. Diamond through Legend, according to Donkey, pretty, you know, self-explanatory, pretty obvious. But then once you start getting into the Diamond through Legend, I specifically was looking for the Bucket deck. And I found it. I found the Bucket deck. Even at Diamond through Legend with 390 games, it's sitting at about a 56% win rate. And at top 10K Legend, we don't have that many games, but it's still sitting at a 60% over 60 games. So there's a lot of potential for this deck. I know it's very weird for me to show the Donkey stats after I showed you the actual deck, but I really wanted to showcase to you guys that it really is about how you want to play the game. Do you want to play it for fun? Do you want to play it for tempo? Do you want to try hard? It just depends. So I gave you guys a bunch of different ways and technically 2 different rank 1 Shamans in one video. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already because I am overworking for sure. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, check out the Patreon. I'm not gonna say anything else because buckets. You guys need to realize how Bucket of Soldiers is actually good in Hearthstone. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. It has double Bucket of Soldiers. Dude, this is the list. All right, this isn't the list. This is the list, brother. I don't even know what to do now. The hell do I keep? What do I keep? Am I supposed to? I don't think I'm supposed to keep the bucket. I'm not keeping the bucket. All right, I'm just gonna keep the sigil. I'm just gonna play aggressive. Bucket finally viable. If the rogues can't make rogue work without Shadow Step, they don't deserve their jobs. You can't change my mind on that. Literally Mech Rogue. Mech Rogue didn't run Shadow Step. Next concern where it's like the designers don't do their job because the game's not exactly how you want it. It's balanced, but you don't want to think about the decks that don't run Shadow Step. It may be a lot of them, but it's not every single one of them. It's not. I'm not gonna kill that. What does Bucket do in this deck? You have Flame Tongue Totem. So you play Bucket, you play Flame Tongue, you kill board, you could summon Ziliax. That's my initial response. What if you balance these nuts on your nose? I'm calling your mother. I'm calling your mother. How dare you do this to me? You're in public right now. You're being so indecent to people. I can't believe you. I want every new card and every new set to be playable. I really hope that's sarcasm, Arab. Because that's a very unrealistic expectation. Every new card should be at least, you know, the idea should be conceivable, but it shouldn't be absolutely playable. Wait a minute.
My God, how does he do it? Mark HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived. My leg!
Oh my. That's pretty good. Gotta admit that actually enables the turn 4, you know, Chain Guardians. I still hate Shaman. I might need to change my opinion on Shaman, especially after this game right here. But I think we won. I think we won. I think we won the game. I think we won the game there. Good God. Okay, that was disgusting. Now, you guys gotta keep in mind, because I have to say this for the sake of the YouTube video. I have been calling Shaman trash this entire time, this entire expansion. There's not been one Shaman deck I've looked at where I was like, you know what, I agree with everything. So, hopefully this trend continues, because this is a good first impression, but let's hope this doesn't come crashing down. Fingers crossed this doesn't come crashing down. Is this a consistent high roll though? Great question, I don't know. My answer to that would probably be no. And you wanna know something else I'm actually thinking about? Now that I just queued into a druid? Bucket of Soldiers is like, it's like swipe bait, you know? Like if you play swipe, then Bucket of Soldiers just ends, you know, it activates. What is the best deck tracker? At least have the one you'd recommend. Exclamation mark HSR can get you the download for Hearthstone deck tracker. And actually, Alex already hit you up with that, so there you go, man. I would recommend it if you're wanting to like have like mulligan stats like this. You can even go so far as to have this on the screen. You have like other things you can put on, like little tools that tell you like how much damage you have, how much damage your opponent has. It's all pretty useful. All right, I'm gonna be ballsy. I'm gonna keep the bucket. Even it's the worst stat card in this deck, but I'm keeping the bucket. All right, it's gotta be good, right? Otherwise, why would they put it in this deck? Why in God's green earth is this in the deck? I do not know. This is probably why, but this is a very poor start. Bucket good. Bucket. I'm not gonna lie, if we keep saying bucket, there's a high likeliness that I might go to KFC and get a bucket of chicken. Buckets, because that's the first thing I think of is bucket of chicken. Okay, so I have to play the Gorgonzormo. Gotta wait for the buckets time. KFC Shaman, most impressive recipe. The lack of gift makes me sad. What do you mean, brother? It's right here. We got the gift right there. Bucket! Bucket. He's so confused. Dude, hold on a minute. Can you imagine hitting legend because of Bucket of Soldiers? Okay. It's not worth spending money on HSReplay like ever. I mean, if you want the stats, it's worth it. If you want like legend stats and whatnot, it is somewhat worth it. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute, dude. Bucket! Bucket me, dude! Bucket. Okay, hold on. I thought I had a turn here. I thought I had enough to kill it, but I forgot the +3. I thought there was enough damage to kill it and then play the giant. Oh no. Okay, we gotta protect the bucket. We'll do this. And then we have cheese plus this next turn. I could even like maybe play Golgadeth in the cheese. Oh my god, dude, what the hell? This deck is cooked. This deck is like actually a cook. What if he wastes the swipe on the bucket? What if I could like clear the board and somehow play wave? Yeah, the mind games. Bucket of Soldiers into like Thrall's Gift could be like a real thing. Him playing a board is actually really good for us though. Wait a minute. The bucket lives. Oh my god, wait a minute. Guess I could have attacked here first. Dude, am I about to hit legend with fucking Bucket of Soldiers? Like, the only thing that went wrong is that I could have kept this at full health. Oh my dear god, Bucket, dude. Well, that's the title of this video. This is why Hearthstone made me suffer yesterday. Because now we made the perfect YouTube video. I hit legend with Bucket of Soldiers. And even if he clears, we literally have Bloodlust from this. With how many minions? 5 of them? Oh my god. Colonel Sanders sends his regards. Clark is gonna use this deck to assassinate. You're gonna use this deck to assassinate more dust. Hey man, don't believe my stats. Believe the guy that hit rank 1 with it. Bam, there you go. There you go, man. This guy went from 199 to rank 6 with a 20 and 88 record. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely insane. Are there any overload cards in this deck? I don't think so. So Golgadeth actually doesn't draw anything from the deck. Bucket. Bucket of Soldiers, dude. Bucket of Soldiers. I gotta kill him with the bucket. Oh, he conceded, damn it. I was gonna kill him with the bucket. Oh my god. There you go. They see legend. Legend with bucket. Okay. All right. I said I didn't believe in the. Hey, the previous decks didn't run Bucket of Soldiers. They were all bad, apparently. All right. I'm gonna mulligan the bucket. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mulligan the bucket. I know. Boo, L streamer. But look at this. Look at this curve now. Looking like a pretty good curve, you ask me. Bucket of fucks. No bucket of fucks given. All right, double Sea Giant against a Death Knight. That's crazy. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'll top deck Bucket and I can play it on turn 3. More like Clark HELLSCREAM, more like Clark HELLSCREAM. Ha. Got him. That's pretty solid diss, honestly. Can't even be mad. So this actually draws the cookie. I want the cookie. I want it. Yahar, fashion your seatbelts. Bring back the bucket. I swear to God, dude, the bucket is a mind games trick. It has to be. It's gotta be a mind games trick. If playing bucket is cool, then I guess I'm Miles Davis. Jazzy. You like jazz? You like jazz? Okay, dude, this is perfect. Oh my God, it's so perfect. So I trade here, get a 2-drop. Then trade here, get another 2-drop. Aw, it's not a very good 2-drop. It's not a very good 2-drop, man. Yo, peace anyway, coming with the Prime Gaming. Good to see you, man. Good to have you here. He's quoting Billy Madison. Oh, the Miles Davis quote. If peeing your pants is cool, then consider me Miles Davis. What is that from then? I don't think I know who Billy Madison is. Who is Billy Madison? Oh, the Adam Sandler movie? I don't think I've ever seen this, actually. I've seen a lot of old Adam Sandler movies, but I don't think this is one of them. Bucket. It is actually unironically Bucket. It's Bucket to enable the Sea Giant scam. His only cool movies are non-comedy.
My God.
I mean, here's the thing about Adam Sandler movies. Adam Sandler movies make a lot of money. And he's just a goofy guy who makes goofy movies. Like, he's a very good, serious actor when he wants to be, but Adam Sandler's just trying to have fun. I would actually argue that, like, more directors should try to be like Adam Sandler. In terms of, you know, you don't have to make, you know, like fucking Citizen Kane, for example. You just gotta make a movie that responds well with people. That's all that matters. Okay, by the way, buckets. Buckets. Absolute buckets, bro. First 50 Dates was a great movie. Is that another Adam Sandler movie? I'm gonna cue this right now to validate the bucket. Is Golganath a must craft? In Shaman, I would argue that Golganath is a very good craft. It sees play in a lot of decks. Okay, Threads with the poisonous minion's very unfortunate, but at the same time, Threads with all of that was probably gonna kill anyway. What happens if you play this deck against a Paladin? Then you have Bucket. There you go, brother. You have Bucket. Believe in the Bucket. Do I ever Golganath AoE and then play matching outfits for 7-drops? That's actually not a bad idea. I could just Turbo Slam the Giant just to get the 8/8 on the field in order to make the matching outfits a bit more of a threat. I don't even hate that either. Sure. Golganath arguably best Titan. ENR, but yeah. I think ENR sees more play. Just go with it, click, first 50 dates, anger management. He's actually had so many nutty movies. See, okay, so for me, the big Adam Sandler movies were definitely anger management, click, oh God, what's the one where he raises the kid? And it's like, I need to get this kid a Happy Meal. Fuck, what's that fucking movie? What is that movie? It's like literally, yeah, Big Daddy, thank you, yes, Big Daddy. That's like the Adam Sandler movie that I grew up with. That and 8 Crazy Nights. We've talked a lot about 8 Crazy Nights on this stream before. Oh, did I get unlucky? Oh, I just had enough, okay. Waterboy? Nah, Big Daddy. Talk about Big Daddy. Big Daddy, Sandler. All right, what are some good 7-drops? Let's find out. Yo. Okay. Okay, okay. All right, it's pretty decent. I wish I had armor. More armor, I should say. Can't even name every Adam Sandler movie. There was like a certain point though where I did stop watching Adam Sandler movies because I was like, oh, I don't want to watch a goofy movie. I want to watch like an action movie or like something else. But I missed out, dude, because like I've never seen like Grown Ups. I've never seen oh god, what's like another movie that I haven't seen from Adam Sandler? I don't think I've ever watched Pixels all the way through either, but that was kind of a bad movie from what I've been told. Pretty bad movie. All right, just hit him in the face. Like I've seen most of Pixels, but I've never sat through all of the movie. You know what I mean? Cause like I know, for example, the creator of Pac-Man makes a cameo. Legally, no. Realistically, yes. Jack and Jill? Yeah, I never saw that either. Uh-oh. Punch Drunk Love. Oh, goddamn, dude. Am I losing the board? Wait a minute, but Zilliax into 9 mana cards, though. Doesn't that have to be insane? And then we have this next. Dude, hold on a minute. This deck has so much gas. So now this doesn't get the buff, right? What are some good nights? Jiminy Christmas! What? Why did I totem? Why did I totem? Why did I totem? I don't even care! I don't even care. I got this. And they're still alive? Oh my god. What a game. What a game, man. Having fun? I mean, I'm kind of enjoying the spectacle, I guess. Okay, that's pretty good. That means there's a clock. But guess what? I'm about to put you on the clock here, sir. And I can get the other Murloc. Oh my dear god. They're both Murlocs, right? Okay, yeah, they're both Murlocs. Let's go, man. Why do all the Chinese players in NA play DK? They don't. Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, god. Okay, and I didn't draw the Growfin either. Oh, I kind of low-rolled here. Damn, that's so good. If I didn't use misplay, opponent would have, yeah, I probably would have misplayed, yeah. I mean, yeah, I get a Hex, but I also have this health difference, you know, and he's hitting me for 6 a turn. It's important. I need to play this. I need the taunt. Oh, no. I have to wait for that for next turn. We're gonna have to high roll the wave. It's the only option now. Okay, I'm skipping the song. It's a bit too emotional. It's probably something that Goomba put in to be an ass. In fact, yep, exactly. Violent explosion. Okay, I need to clear his board so I can actually set up a lightning storm and then play wave. I need a taunt to get in the way of this. It's coming home, bro. This next turn, the wave has to end it. The wave, like, actually needs to end it. He's looking for his other cold feet. Looks like he does not find it. Okay. Is it time? So a 1-1 appears and a 4-4 appears. Maybe it's not time yet. It's not time yet, actually. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to wait. We have to guarantee that we have more minions than them. He's got 3 cards in hand, 1 from Primus. If he ends his turn with no minions, I'm pretty sure we win. Is that Corpsicle? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we need a taunt. We absolutely need a taunt minion. I'm like damn near thinking, should I just go for the 25% and not totem first? Rag the Light Lord? I think I'm just gonna YOLO it. Watch it be taunt. Okay, it's not taunt. Healing? I got a taunt! Another taunt. Oh my god, yes! How do you deal with that? Oh my god, no! 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 He held a blood card for 10 turns. Tic Tac, shut up! Shut up! To be quiet. It could have been a trash card. It could have been a buff, you know? That's that bloodstone that buffs. You know, like I was caught up in my high roll. I'm not gonna think about him high. God. Well, hold on a minute. Is this actually just like a full keep? Hold on a minute, dude. Play this on 3. Pop-up book. That actually fills up my board completely with 7 minions. If I get a rusher though, I can play Ziliax into matching outfits. All right, I see something crazy. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Please tell me someone clip that. I'm gonna tell you right now, man, that's definitely going on YouTube. That game for sure going on YouTube. I'm gonna coin the bucket of soldiers, dude. It's gonna happen. I'm coining it out. This guy's not gonna know what hit him. The double bucket. He literally has no shot. He literally has no shot left. It's game over, brother. It's over. It's so done.
How do you deal that? Bro core explosion daw.
Yep. Ah. How are you doing today? I'm doing a bit better. I'm doing a bit better, mate. I don't think Greybow would have been enough, like Rag Light Lord or something to heal. Well, Greybow I think could have gotten in the way because they take 1 damage at a time, so Greybow would die, go to a different minion, then it would resummon the Greybow. I think it could have potentially worked. 3 draw? Bucket. Bucket. Like, bucket's so good. They never expect the bucket. And I can even, like, maybe, like, carefree cookie in the bucket. If this Ziliax is sticking, though, I'm pretty sure it's just game over. It looks like it is. Oh, good lord. Okay, so... this goes... I need to kill the entire board. Not bad. Not terrible. Could have been better, though. Could have had some damage to cards, but this is still a bitch for Rogue to deal with. Yo, Great Pirate! Have you seen this Shaman deck, bro? Have you seen this Shaman deck? It seems pretty good. Coming Home. Best Avenged Sevenfold song there is by a mile. This is the best Avenged Sevenfold song. There's no doubt about it in my mind. You know, I kind of hope this is Explosive Trap. So let's find out, I guess. Ah-ha-ha! Look at what it was. Ain't that hilarious? You played right into my trap card, Yugi. Okay. Alright. So now when I kill that, it summons an 11 drop out of the cookie. But I'm putting the cookie on the field because if he kills anything before the cookie, then he spoils his dinner. Even, okay, so, yeah. Still, though. And now I can play Cactus Cut. Oh my god, let's go, dude. How come Swipe is 3 mana and Bloodlust is not 4? Dude, if Bloodlust was 4 mana, I would cry. They did that for Druid because the Druid game designer is very convincing.